Thank you so much, Alexa. So the recent bankruptcy filing of the popular DNA kit company 23andMe is raising some serious concerns about how to protect your most personal information.
Yeah, you can't get any more personal than DNA. As technology evolves, it takes more to protect your identity. So here to explain the best way to do that and why it's important is genealogist Darrin Chambers. So good morning to you, Darrin. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, a lot of folks are nervous. 23andMe suffered a data breach 2 years ago, which involved nearly 7 million people. So how many more of its customers now are at risk for having their personal data fall into the wrong hands if they sell the company?
Well, if they sell the company, chances are it's going to go to another genealogy-related company, or maybe a medical-related company or a similar related company. And those will be under controlled conditions. The data breach was more of an uncontrolled condition with more of a nefarious intent. So the upcoming sale, you have a good chance of not having it too much a risk, but we got to see who buys it.
I don't know. There's a lot of waffling in that answer there. You got a pretty good chance of the wheels not coming off if you buy this car. So wait a minute. You could be at risk even if you personally don't use 23andMe as well. So if you didn't do one of those swabs, you can still be at risk. And why is that? Is that because of your cousin who did?
Yes, actually, it could be. It could be a cousin, a brother, a father. Basically, the biggest fear a lot of people have is the misuse of the data by insurance companies primarily. If you have a relative who took the DNA test and it's found out that they have a genetic condition, an insurance company could potentially assume that you may be predisposed to that same condition, and that could potentially raise the risk in their eyes, which would then result in higher premiums or even denial of coverage. There's a little bit of protection from this thanks to GINA, which is the Genetic Information Non-Discrimination Act, which prohibits the health insurance from using that data, but that does not cover life, disability, or long-term care insurance.
All right.
I think some folks are now feeling a little bit of regret, for contributing to this. So is there a way that you can destroy your data that's out there if you did become a part of this 23andMe?
Yes, if people want to destroy their data, they're more than able to. It's actually a two-part process. You first got to delete the data itself, and then the second part is you delete the saliva sample. So in order to do so, it's pretty straightforward. You just log into your 23andMe account, you go to your account settings, go to the data management section, and select delete data option. And then they'll send you an email that you got to click a link and follow the steps. And it's pretty much straightforward there. And then the physical sample, you just go into the account settings, go to preferences, and update your preference to destroy that sample.
All right, got it. So here's my question about the genie in the bottle thing already being out. 85% of the people said, yes, use my data for research, because that's like the right thing to do. It's the altruistic thing to do. Like, I'm going to be a good human. What the heck happens in those cases?
Well, usually when you have your data supplied for research, they actually anonymize the data. So a lot of your personal information, if not all of it, is removed from it. So there's not too much to worry about that information going around. But if you don't want to participate in any more of the research, you can go into your account settings, go down to research and product consents, and withdraw your consent. But be aware that's only for new studies going forward. Anything that was participated in earlier than that is going to stay. But like I said, it's anonymized data, but yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your insight. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you, Darrin. We appreciate you.
My pleasure. Have a great day.
You too.